Before I get into my riff regarding my final thoughts on For the King and For the King 2, there are a few points I wanted to address. First, I am coming back to streaming and content creation. This summer, I will be rebuilding our basement, and once that is complete, I will move to my permanent office spot. For now, I will be streaming once a week to work out the bugs, and you'll see a video here and there on YouTube as I continue to ramp up production. Second, when I first started streaming, for some reason, I used Daddio as my screen name and then switched a few more times. I'm not sure why, because since I was a kid, my gaming nickname has always been Brillo. In fact, my friends have always called me Brillo, and that's a nickname I've had for a very, very long time. So I'm going back to my roots, and I will be known as Brillo from here on out. I swear I will not change it again. Third, I made a big mistake in deleting my old Discord years ago, so I'm starting from scratch. So if you want to chat, follow me on Twitch and hop into a stream or join the new Discord. All links are in the description below. And finally, in my For the King riff, I failed to mention something very important. A lot of my success should be credited to Sheldon and Sir Imperial Mike. I owe a lot to them, and they spent countless hours helping me. I am extremely grateful for all their support. I'm excited to get back to this, and can't wait for what's to come. Thank you for all your support, and God bless you all. Yeah, I don't like saying too much about For the King 2 because it's like, I mean, maybe it was successful to them. I really appreciate the developers kind of giving me an opportunity. How do I put this? For the King was more of a caveat of the pandemic made me really bored, so I tried to learn something new, which it came to like video editing and all that. And it kind of spiraled into something I didn't expect. And I like the game a lot, but it wasn't necessarily like my favorite game of all time. And it's not to be negative towards the game. It's just that for me personally, it's kind of wild that that wouldn't be like my top game. I just was doing it as a caveat to like learn something new, video editing, streaming, all that kind of stuff. I'm really grateful I got the opportunity to do it, and then it snowballed into For the King 2, which most people don't know this. I was kind of burned out on For the King itself. I felt like it was an interesting opportunity to kind of do that, but then it just wasn't for me. But it doesn't mean that the game was bad. That's just like a singular thing that I went through, and I still get comments that, which is weird, that somehow I'm the best content creator for the King 1, which is, there's probably like a list of like 2 people, so it's probably not a high bar. It's kind of interesting. I'm grateful it happened, but I just didn't expect it to go the way that it did. It was wild. And I'm really grateful. I still have the 2 hoodies. I wear the For the King 2 hoodie all the time. They shipped it directly from Canada. The developers were just so kind and nice, and I'm greatly appreciative of what they did, and they didn't have to do that, and it was really cool. I'm glad I was a part of it. I mean, most people don't get on the ground floor unless you're really big influencers for new games. It's hard to explain. It just kind of went away I just didn't expect. And personally, like, I don't even know if the game was good or bad, and I'm not gonna say it's good or bad. For me, I was kind of done at that point. Maybe it's an amazing game, maybe it's not. I don't know. That's for each individual. Like, I loved Borderlands 1, and I felt like they weren't good, and I heard Borderlands 4 was really good, and I just didn't go back to it, and I think I'm done playing that type of game at this point. So it's just like, I think it's beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. That's what it really comes down to.